Hey guys, JJ here, and today I'm building this dark fantasy fortress far inside the deep north. I will show a time lapse and I will talk a little bit here and there about this build and my thought process. Please like, comment and subscribe for more volume videos, and let's get this one started. I always wanted to make something with the black marble pieces from the Mistlands update, but I felt like because of the color it was hard to make look interesting. And in the past I've mixed the black marble with the normal stone and wood, but this time I wanted to go full dark fantasy. So I decided to build in the deep north because it has a nice empty desert feeling to it, and the snow contrasts really nice with the black marble. The only problem with the deep north is that even though there's snow, the snow doesn't stick to your buildings. This is because in Valheim, it's based on the height of the terrain, not the biome, if the snow is going to stick on your building. But after looking around for a bit, I found a small mountain that was high enough for what I wanted to do. This is always the hardest part of the build, deciding the shape. This is because it's not just the shape itself, but it's also how big is the build going to be, and you need to make a rough idea of the layout of the castle or whatever you're making. As you can see, I tried a bunch of things before going with a simple round design. After deciding the shape, I always go into designing the style of the build. This is important for me because I'm very visual, and once I have some details down, I can imagine how the rest is going to look. Something else I did was look up some dark fantasy towers and fortresses to get some inspiration. This is always the hardest part in every castle build I do. In a normal castle with straight walls, you can just put iron or iron poles everywhere you want and cover them later with either wood or stone. But this time, because of the round design and only being able to use black marble, it made it a real challenge. Things were constantly breaking and I had to keep putting more iron into the walls to try to keep it all up, but eventually it worked. The bridge also gave me a really hard time. I thought I was able to build the bridge from the entrance towards the smaller mountain next to my build, but the stability again became an issue. I worked on this bridge for half a day, just trying to figure out how to keep it up and make it look good. I again looked up cool designs online, and I had this idea of massive pillars holding up this Lord of the Rings-like bridge. Eventually I made a stairway at the entrance to lower the height the bridge had to be. This worked out really well and made the bridge way easier to finish. Once the bridge was done, I made a little bridge gate and a pathway, decorated with some braziers. The last thing to do was decorating, and this is always the part I'm weakest at, so I decided to keep it simple. I first decorated the upper room. This is what I called the potion room. I tried to make it look like the lord of this fortress would sit here for days crafting weird and dangerous potions. To get a magical feeling, I used different colored lights and weapons that reflected nicely on the black marble. I also thought it would be more intimate if there weren't any stairs, but only portals. The last thing I decorated was the main hall, which I made into a ritual area with a small sacrificial pit/prison in the middle. After this, I did a little bit more of decorating here and there, and that was pretty much it. I will do a proper walkthrough at the end, but first, a little cinematic. And now at the end, let's do a little walk around. I'm really happy with how this all worked out. It was a lot of experimenting, trying things, working out the stability and what have you. But eventually, I'm really happy with the result. I really like the place. Also, I really like the deep north. Just the feeling here, it's just great. Like I love all the snow and not having like trees and stuff around. It feels like I said, like a desert. And I really like how everything looks, like the gatehouse and stuff with the iron poles on top, and it just, I don't know, I'm really happy. This bridge is great. I'm happy it's not falling apart. This is pretty much the height limit. If I would place a block on top of this block, it would break. But it worked, so that's good. I like these new braziers from Hilder's request. They look really nice. So in the future, I'm gonna use these way more. I also tried to use a little pattern here on the bridge, as you can see. And I also like if you stand here, like it just feels like massive, like it feels daunting when you look at it. Also like it that there's like a little bit of an ocean over there. Just, you know, that works in my opinion. And I like these stairs. Like I like how they sort of exclude, like go to the sides, like a little bit, like a little bit overhang, and then the entrance just very nice and satisfying. And then in here, this summoning room looks cool. It's just very simple, but that's what I wanted. I didn't want this to be like very super decorated or anything. Just I wanted to keep it simple. I also like these pillars and the walls here, the round ones. And then these pillars are very important because there's like iron beams in them. Same for these pillars. Without these, everything would just fall apart. And because I made a hole here in the ground, my maximum height roof in the middle is lower than on the sides because it's based on the ground towards the top, and it's not based upon how much iron you have underneath it. So that kind of sucks, but it still works out. It still looks so cool and everything. Like these windows, they're big. They let in a lot of sun. Just feels dark in here, and yeah, it's creepy. Also, these new candle skull things, they look so cool. They really do. They really help with the atmosphere with all the purple lights. Then over here, there is 2 portals. I can't remember which one goes up or in which ones go down. Oh, this one goes down. So this is the dungeon. This is underneath the main hall where we just were. It's just a little hallway with lights, and then here's the ritual dungeon. This is where somebody would be sacrificed and will be kept alive until they're needed. And I like these big doors. Really works in like a dungeon setting. And then you have this one. And this one leads to the second floor. And the second floor is just very simple. They have these little things sticking out, these corner pieces. And from the top, they really look like, it looks like a little bit of a star, which is cool. And also like that the wolf's heads are dark, so they blend in well with the black marble, especially with the snow on top of it. Also made like a little step here, so you can look down easy. And then the front is really nice. It has this little grate, you can look down, and just this overhang where you can just look at the entrance. And then there is a entrance here, and then you're here on the top part, where you can look down to the ritual. Now, if we go back to the portals, then there's this portal, and this leads to the top, and the top is the same. It's like a little balcony, round area, and you can stand up here, just look down. Massive windows again. I like these windows a lot, especially on the inside. They look really cool with all the lights. And then this is the only room that really has a lot of decoration, but this is like the potion room, and what I did was like a green light on the left with a green banner and a blue light on the right with a blue banner, and then a red light or orange light here in the back, and it just all sort of blends and sort of conflicts a little bit, but because it all reflects on the black marble, it looks very creepy magically. And especially here in the middle, the fire with the skulls around it just really looks nice in my opinion. And then yeah, that's pretty much it. It's like I said, a very simple, modest build. Or not even simple, modest. It's just a very cool build in the sense that it's simple, in the sense that it's all black marble, but it's super complex with all the different shapes and sizes and stuff. I'm really happy with this. I hope in the future that I can have more pieces to the normal stone that look like the black marble pieces, so we can do more of this stuff with the normal stone. But for now, this is it. Hope you guys liked it, and see you guys in the next video. Bye for now.